Welcome to Chapter 2 of Pegolas Story Hour, The Man in the Moon by William Joyce. Now, where did we leave off with our hero in the last installment? I believe there was an explosion. Okay. When all was still, Mim crawled up to the surface. "Toot toot," he whispered. His parents didn't answer. He looked around him. Pitch and his galleon had vanished. The beautiful hull of the Moon Clipper had been blasted away. It was now just a moon that would never sail again. "Toot," he called once more and listened. Again, no answer came. Finally, he looked up at the sky. He saw a group of new stars shimmering above him. He stared at them until he was sure. His mother and father were there, far away, but still there. But what of noble little nightlight? The baby glimpsed a shooting star as bright as dream sand as it fell to earth. Slowly, the remaining moonbots, moon mice, and giant glowworms surrounded Mim. The only words he knew were "toot toot," so he said them over and over again. Gently they lifted Mim up and carried him into the tunnels of the moon. The baby looked up at the sky and waved, gazing longingly at his parents' constellation. Now he truly was Mim, the little man in the moon. Mim's new life had many comforts. Every night, one of the lunar moths would circle the moon with Mim on its soft, woolly back. He'd stay awake long enough to see his parents' constellation. Then he'd sleep and dream of nightlight in their gentle, golden age. As time passed, the moon became a planet-sized playground for the boy. There was so little gravity that with one hop he could bounce over the tallest mountain. After a long day of adventuring, dinners were always a treat. Lunar ice cream, comet surprise, space juice nectarine, and each meal was lit by schools of starfish that swam through the evening sky. Look at those awesome robots bringing him his meal, with him blowing bubbles. And starfish, glowing starfish. As young Mim wandered through the moon's tunnels, he discovered the primer his mother used to read to him. In the book was something he had completely forgotten: the little green and blue planet. He ran to his father's telescope. As he peered through it, he remembered the long-ago shooting star that had fallen to Earth. But it was not nightlight he found. "There are children on Earth, children like me," he cried. So here he's looking at his mother's primer and the telescope, and his parents watching him from afar. Years went by, and the man in the moon was no longer a little boy. His new friends on Earth were very far away, but their lost balloons often floated up to the moon. Mim found that if he held them to his ear, he could hear the hopes and dreams of the children who had lost them. Have you ever lost a balloon? He listened carefully. Soon he had a whole collection of lost balloons. And here are all the lost balloons and his friends helping him out.